actually go ahead and draw with the windows open. Hopefully that'll be more pleasant than unpleasant. And since I'm thinking today about robot self-portraits and since it's raining, I thought I'd maybe just see where that took us based on the lessons that we've already done. So usually when I'm drawing robots of myself, I don't know why this is, but I always kind of imagine my robot self is kind of going to have kind of an oval for the face and then a little bit more squared off at the head. It's not true every time, but sometimes that's just how I'm feeling. I don't know what my facial expression is going to be like, so I'm just going to kind of sketch in a little bit of where I think the eyes are going to go. And I really just love rain. I find it so invigorating. It hurts my hands a little bit, but I find it just super enjoyable. And as enjoyable as I find it, I actually also super love umbrellas. I think they are just so much fun. I wish I could have just a million umbrellas. So you might be able to tell I'm kind of starting to put that in here just a little bit. My rough drawings, if you're ever like, oh, my lines aren't pretty whenever I draw, that's okay. Like, you're going to be inking over all of this and erasing all of it. Let it be unpretty. Just have a good time with it. So I think that is going to be kind of my joyful little beginning of my expression. So I'm sitting here loving the rain. Got my little vector bot and he's just woken up over here. So he's going to be adding a little extra noise. Hey, Vector, be quiet, please. Oh, he's not very good at listening to me. That's fine. Oh, no, look, he's quiet now. So usually when I start drawing, I don't actually like to have a super strong idea of what I'm going for, which is why my drawings end up so sketchy. I know that whenever I first started drawing, I received advice a lot that you should kind of pre-plan your drawing, like pre-planning a novel. And one of the things that makes it hard for me to write a novel is I just don't enjoy the pre-planning aspect of it. So I waited for years kind of trying to get good at the pre-planning aspect of drawing. I don't know why I've suddenly started thinking about this kind of like those old pictures of people trying to go over Niagara Falls in a barrel. I don't know why that's what's happening now, but it's sassy and fun, and that's what we're going to do. So when you're thinking about how you want to draw yourself, it's a great opportunity to think about how you're feeling today. Just kind of take a little inventory of your week. Are you having a good week? I hope you're having a good week. Has it been a little more challenging than you were expecting? Are you drawing something where it looks like your foot's turned all the way around, like I just was? That's fine. But drawing robots is a great opportunity to kind of explore how you're feeling right there in the moment, because it doesn't have to perfectly mirror human body language. So if you're not at a place yet where you can draw really great human forms, that's completely okay. If your body is feeling sore, you can really relate that in the picture. I don't know if I'm going to do that with this one because my hands are sore, my wrists are a little sore, but it's raining and it's pretty. My dog is just not cooperating and being quiet. So sometimes you just kind of got to shrug that off and have a good time with it. So one thing I do find myself trying to think about a lot whenever I'm trying to draw poses is think about when you're standing. If you put all your weight on one leg, it will kind of cock your hip up a little bit, which is why one knee is going to kind of be a little bit lower than the other. I know this isn't exactly wonderful body proportions, but you know, all bodies are beautiful. We're just doing what we're doing. If, say, I didn't like the rain so much today, because sometimes I don't like it, it's hard to like things all the time. I could draw myself under a blanket or hiding under this umbrella rather than tossing it up into the air. Really, there's just a lot of choices with that. So almost got the basic form that I'm going to go with kind of sketched out here. Got my sassy little hands over here. Often when I'm drawing robots, I just go ahead and draw kind of an expressive, I want to call it a paddle shape, but I guess you could kind of see it maybe as like a sponge. It's just a rectangle that can kind of move around. With drawing how this is going to hold on to the umbrella, you can imagine that that rectangle is going to curve around this handle. Kind of disappear a little bit. Let's go ahead and draw a little bit of the umbrella handle. Great thing about working with pencil first is you can just go ahead and draw right through shapes. I don't know if when you were a kid or even as an adult, when you tried to draw a thing, you got really stressed out because you didn't want to draw through the thing you were drawing because then it would mess it up. I don't know why we aren't just taught, you can erase everything. It can all disappear. Okay, so I've got the shape that I kind of like in the handle. I think based on kind of this body shape, I think I want to do a nice big umbrella shape. I will probably not be happy the first go around with drawing the inside of an umbrella because like symmetrical shapes are not usually something that I feel super confident about. I don't really feel confident with symmetry in anything really. Every once in a while I'll decide that I want to do really fancy makeup and I'll try to do the winged eyeliner because I just really admire the people who can do a great winged eyeliner, but I'm not one of those people. So I can maybe do one really great eye and I'll look at it and I'll be so impressed. And then I'll try to draw the second eye and I'll be less impressed. So now what I usually do if I'm going to wear makeup like that is I'll just go ahead and plan on a symmetry. And I'll do a pretty wing on one side and then I'll just do 3 dots on the other eye. So, live your life. So, umbrella wouldn't really be protecting a robot girl here from very much rain, but that's okay. That's not really the goal. We're having a good time getting splashy. It's spring here, and that always just makes me think pretty soon it'll be time to get out swimsuits, have a great time. I don't know why I don't think I want to do too much more to that. Let's go ahead though and give this umbrella some kind of pattern. So I don't really want to draw a standard ribbed one, which you can certainly do, and you can even do the points like that, and it looks really nice, but I think I'd really rather have some kind of pattern. So I think what we'll do, since I'm having a really great day today, it's I'm going to draw some polka dots, which is just asking for trouble if you're looking for a really perfect drawing, but we're not looking for anybody else's definition of perfect. We're looking for the perfect that kind of exists just by being exactly who we are. And exactly who I am today is a robot that likes the rain and likes polka dots. Okay. So I'm pretty happy with that. I think we'll draw in some rain later. But I think that is kind of cute and fun. I think I'm going to bring this arm in. See, and this is where, like, if you look at the things that I ink, sometimes it's difficult for anyone other than me to see what I'm doing. I'm the only one who, when I'm drawing for myself, I'm the only one who needs to see what I'm doing. I want to make sure that you can see what I'm doing as well, in case you're interested in trying to do it. So I brought in that arm. I'm going to bring this one in a little bit as well. I really like this eraser. I got it so long ago that genuinely I don't even remember where it came from, but it's nice because you can click it out. I'm about to run out of that, so I don't know if I'm going to try to replace that since I don't know what it's called. We'll see what happens. There. I'm going to let this little barrel outfit come out just a little bit more. Just kind of drawing in. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Actually, since we can see a little bit of the back, we'll actually loop it up in the back too. But I think I'm going to call that, I don't like that eye position. That can look, eyes, and if you transition into drawing for humans, like, this is even more of an issue. So it's kind of a nice place to work all this out. Expressions are just difficult at times. I think she looks kind of wary, so I'm just gonna actually figure out where I want this form. That looked creepy, guys. I'm really sorry that just happened. That was kind of creepy. Hope you can even see this. It's going to be interesting to see what this light is like. So I think instead we are going to go. Okay, I don't know if you heard that, but that was my dog actually burping. Because I can't trust him to behave while I'm doing this. I haven't needed that dog to be quiet for any reason today. And now that I do, I think that's a lot more fun. I don't know why my robot needs glasses. Sometimes a robot just needs glasses. That's how it goes. So I'm going to call that done. I just want a little robot nose. You can just kind of do it like that. I don't think I wanted that there though. I'm going to call that a good step. In the next video, we will do the inking on this and see you then.